still alive. That means we can fix this. We can get the heart back if we work together.
Do you think they will be willing to go back down? Sun and I can bait the worm to draw the infestation away, up to the surface.
Even if I agreed to help, what about the necromechs down there? Just one of those things.
I've got a little something that I've been saving for an occasion like this.
All right. I've got the calculus data for a restart, but I'll need 10 quanta of leptosam. Son?
I have it. Should we wake up grandmother?
Let her sleep. Wouldn't want her to worry.
It's too soon for them. Are you sure about this?
Not at all, but we'll have to make an exception. Just this once. Alright, with the void closing up, you're gonna be too weak to help in that frame. Snake's in rough shape, but she's got enough juice for one last ride. What do you say? Ready to go old war style? Alright. Not ideal, but I've cross-routed your Warframe impulse stream directly to Snake. Now, she'll feel heavy, but you'll get used to it. Head outside, and we'll run a field test before your descent. All right, squeeze off a few rounds and get a feel for them.
There's no time for training exercises.
But we've got to prepare...
Tenno, get down there. You're just going to have to learn as you go.
routing power to... Yes! Secondary systems are back up.
The caves won't be exactly clear, but it should help. I've dispersed some specimens to keep the infested out of the way.
Oh, so it's okay if you do it.
Eat popper pellets, you...
Take it easy. I've summoned some velocipods too.
I've managed to bring additional systems online.
When you get to the heart, you'll have to patch the damage, and then we'll restart the system. It's a lot, but we're counting on you.
Waking up. You should have additional functionality. That's it. All systems active. She's fully operational. Go. Where the hell is that necromech?
Doctor, the spores. Son, you're on repairs.
No one listens.
Tenno, can't have this area contaminated. Clear out those infested and destroy their spore clusters before we seal the chamber. Clear.
I rigged Snake with an old Omni tool. Ready? What do you think, Mother?
Seal the chamber. Initiating restart sequence. By Loke, we pass through and beyond.
Chamber sealed. That's it for your ride. And a one-way trip for poor Snake. I'll cut the reroute as soon as the heart's beating. And you'll be back to your old self again.
Restart in 3, 2, 1.
You sure you've got the correct derivatives?
Again. 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Just perfect.
It doesn't make sense. Something must be interfering. I checked the equations.
Well, check them again!
Don't yell at me! Again! There it is! Tenno, you've got to destroy this thing, or we're back where we started!
Oh! You have no idea how jealous I am right now. You gave her a good send-off. You have my thanks. Ah, Snake. I'm gonna miss you. But you've earned your rest, alright? Rerouting you.
Yes. A rest.
They're an insufferable lot, aren't they? My son, father, blustery and spineless all at once. His absentee wife, mother, who can't see past what she's lost to see what she has. And who can blame the children? Daughter, trying to convince herself she's so different. It only makes her more the same. And the boy, poor son, he mistakes kindness for mediocrity. Who's he competing with other than himself? But in a crisis, they can come together. I've no idea what you're talking about. But even as they've forgotten themselves, their names, their bonds, they might still be our family. Seems you're an important part of that now. So maybe I can help you and your family. There's Warframe, Zaku, somewhat of a family themselves. A sum of many, a composite of others we lost in the ages that our Entrati family has served here. And now, I think we've had more than enough excitement for one day. I could do with a little lie down.
We tried it her way. And where did it get us? Just look at me. So now I'm doing things my way, like I should have done all along. We'll show them, won't we? You and me. Make them sit up and pay attention. The weapons? They're just one branch of the project. You keep on like this, and I might cut you in on more of what I've really been working on. You know what I'm talking about. Had a taste of it already, didn't you? Being here so long, it's difficult to remember that this isn't normal. I guess you know what's best for you. Here's the problem. You have no components. Weapons require parts. You bring me said parts, I will build you said weapon. Sure. Take your time. Think it over. Keep safe.
This is not how I would have chosen to welcome a colleague. But embarrassment is a luxury I discarded long ago. Frankly, my daughter is an entitled self-pitying whelp, my son an arrogant upstart, and my husband a mealy-mouthed relic of his old self. Every last one of them has let me down. You may find them useful. I barely find them tolerable. If I can count upon your loyalty, we will work well together. I intend to tame this place, and you can help me. Yes, there are bounties, if you have the interest. So be it. Farewell.
This would be where I showed you my birthright of ancestral fish, but... well, you've already met my charming brother. Some remnants of the original genetic matrix appear to have survived in the exocrine, though the infestation is steadily claiming them. If you can catch any and bring them to me, I'd appreciate it. We can salvage anything useful. I can't undo what he did, but I won't let him have the last word. There are fascinating things down in the exocrine. Grotesque, yes, but survival isn't pretty. Be careful with the first incision. One clumsy moment can wreck everything. Definitely plenty more of these where this came from. You know what you're doing, so I'll let you get on with it. I'd appreciate being allowed to watch, however. A practiced hand, I see. You know what you're doing, so I'll let you get on with it. I'd appreciate being allowed to watch, however. Totally infested, this one. Inside and out. Excellent job. And definitely plenty more of these where this came from. Until next time.
Hi, I'm not Lloyd. Lloyd is Lloyd.
You'll have to excuse Otak. His personality was damaged irreparably by Deimos's energies, making it necessary to transfer his intelligence to this, our current shared form. Unfortunately, my attempted defragmentation of his persona matrix was not a complete success. Tell them about mining, Otak.
Mining. Oh yeah, mining. There are things to be mined. Minerals. We'll use the minerals to make
The things that are necessary for survival on Deimos. Now, ask politely, Otak.
Would you please mine the minerals? Shrewd. A player. I like it. See you again, ship.
My family may choose to live in witless denial of our condition, but I accept it. Deimos is my mistress, whether I chose her or not. Her bitter kisses fester in my veins. Witness, Tenno, we are truly become one flesh. I crave to understand her for myself. Whatever you need to provide me samples of her processes and function, wildlife, I will provide. But if I am to understand them, I require them intact. You sedate them. I shall arrange retrieval. You shall be rewarded. You'll notice the life forms of Deimos are constantly ripping chunks out of one another. If you happen across a predacite or a Vulpaphyla that's been wounded by the infested, you have a chance to save it. Just trank it quickly before it succumbs. Use as many shots as you need. Once it's recovered, you can raise it as a loyal companion. I'll even be able to redirect some of its infested mutations into a more useful form. Taking liberties with creation, perhaps. But where's the harm in that? Hey friend, Round up some infested for the ingested if you wouldn't mind. I'd do it myself, but I'm physically inconvenienced. Just mind the predacites. Like any good antibody, they'll take you out if they can. Mm-hmm. I shall languish in weary solitude until you return. To adulthood. I hope you immersed yourself in the pleasure of the hunt. It's the chief reward. Naturally, you will be paid too. That sounds distinctly like a predacite. Deimos' most majestic predator. Let's hope it's not with its young. They can get aggressive when defending their offspring against a perceived threat. Too short. Too short, too short, too short. Hold the note. Hold. Now, drop that thing like a sack of rocks. That's a Vizier Predacite. Magnificent beasts. Though they do have the habit of spitting poison. Well, that's that then.